Hi, it's Pilar Kellenbarger with Collecting Our Angels, Nurturing Our Children. And I had to do this video because I'm just so excited and I wanted you to know about like the excitement and everything. I just couldn't, I put it in words in a blog, but it just had to be said. So what happened was I was tutoring a student in reading, and she has speech problems as well as a lower grade reading level. So at the end of a session, her mom and her were talking to me about does she say to other classmates, friends, neighbors at this time hanging out with them when they notice and bring up how that, oh, I didn't understand you, or you didn't know that word. So this is what happened. So I wrote some down, and when she said them to practice and review, she was so excited. Her face just lit up. So that just like really touched me because I now see it helped me see that my passion is working out. Like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not well known. I'm not worldly known, renowned teacher. But what I do is touching others. So that was so exciting. The blog is called What We Can Say, What We Teach Our Children to Say When They Are Struggling with their reading. So that one's already released, but this was just so exciting to see it actually happen, and it just opened me up more. It opened me up more because it made me realize and see more signs. The signs are out there. We have to open our eyes and see them and listen for the messages. So, in order to do this today, I was writing the blog for what I'm talking about. And two things crept in. First, when I was talking to my guru, my BFF, about seeing one of Matt Kahn, he's a spiritual healer, speaker, and seeing him in Encinitas late last year, it's online. And I was telling her that at the beginning of his conferences, when he starts, he asks people where they're from. So it's really extraordinary to see people raise their hands when they're from another country, Australia, and they were saying China and UK, and it was wonderful. But I was telling her how I remember him saying, "Who's here from Encinitas?" And just a few of us would raise our hand. And oh my gosh, she said the best thing to me. She said, "Pilar, you're the seed for there." Oh, doesn't that just touch you? We're all the seeds wherever we are, with whatever passion we have to help others. That's it. That's your journey. That's your path. The blog I talked about today was about looking at your path, taking a peek back, just looking over it, not really going through anything, but just going and looking and seeing where you came from. Well, if you were someone like myself who was a reading teacher for a decade and then worked in resource with students who are, in lower grade level areas of reading and writing and things like that for 7 years, why did I do all that? Why was I kind of pushed in those directions when I knew that those areas are not always so wonderful? You don't hear about how wonderful it is for us hardworking teachers in resource with kids with autism and kids who are really struggling with certain like childhood trauma, things like that. But now I get it. And maybe I hope that you look at your path and get it. Also, when you're looking at your signs, oh my gosh, I saw this so much this week that I wanted to share because maybe someone else is feeling the same way I am. So when I go on my walks, sometimes I see a hummingbird. That tells me as soon as I see a hummingbird, I think of that person who has passed. And it's like, oh, it's like a wink from that person. I might see a yellow butterfly. Hey, how you doing from that person? A monarch butterfly, a hawk, things like that. Well, last week and into this week, I have been bombarded with these signs. So at first, I was very fearful, like, oh my gosh, are they trying to tell me something? Like, what's going to happen? And I don't know why I went to the fear. They're trying to just say hi. And then I realized I am in the now more. I'm really being present. And it's opening up this space so that I see these signs and I hear them. Well, also through these times, you might not feel good all of a sudden. And I still went on a walk yesterday, but limited myself. On my way back, I took a look at a spot and I was like, oh, look at that great path. I should take a picture of that. It's so nice. And then something said, no, you could take a picture of that later. So, I listened to it. So today, when I woke up and had my coffee, and I'm listening to Kyle Cease again, he has a video out called Shift Timelines and Shifting Timelines. And it just, boom, it made me think of everything that I just said to you. And then it made me realize, oh, I need to write a blog about that. While I finished the blog, I was reminded of that path because I spoke so much about a pathway. There it is. So, still, I wasn't feeling well 100% today, but I still like to get a walk in. So I did do like a 5-minute right over to that path, took the pictures, came back. And we have to remember to listen to our bodies. I needed to just rest today, not be in the sun for hours floating like I like to float in the pool, not in long walks. We have to remember to replenish ourselves. Maybe make that Gatorade. We're supposed to put those back into our bodies. Eat good food. Listen to good music, something that's inspiring. Maybe limit news and the social media that's going on right now. And just be that space where you can open up. Be the person who shows other people how to be the butterfly. Be the butterfly, be the seed. I'm the seed in my community and I get it now. It was wonderful to see that young child say a positive statement and then smile after it. All those years of teaching helped me teach her. Listening to these spiritual leaders helped me teach her. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Be the butterfly. Be the seed. It's in my latest blog. Have a wonderful weekend and take care. Again, this is Pilar from Collecting Our Angels, Nurturing Our Children.